Our kitchen cabinets are made of solid wood, and they're really sturdy and of great quality, but the stain color is not my favorite. I've picked out a nice pale green color to help lighten up the kitchen and just give it a little bit of color. I'm really looking forward to giving these a little update.
We've pulled all the doors and the hardware off, and all the cabinets are exposed like this now. I don't know if there's anything more exposing than having all your kitchen cabinets open to the world, but there it is. So the finish on some of these doors is really starting to kind of blister and come off. There's also kind of a sticky residue where the hinges were. So I'm gonna use some liquid stripper and I'm going to coat all of these. We're gonna try to take this sort of shiny coating off, all this rough stuff and all the old sort of blistery finish, get it all cleaned off, scraped off and clean before we paint these.
Meanwhile, in the middle of this cabinet redo, I also received an Etsy purchase I made for a DIY unpainted tilt-out trash bin, which we've been needing somewhere to tuck away our trash bins and give us a little extra counter space. So I'm also going to stain that with some gray stain and coat it with polyurethane.
Here's how the trash bin looks after its first coat of stain, and I'm not super happy with it. I actually want it to be a little bit lighter, and then also it's just, I'm not an expert stain applier, and so it got a little smudgy, and there are a couple of places where there were wood plugs and glue and things that kept the stain from taking evenly. And so I am gonna go ahead and go over this whole thing with some light grit sandpaper and just try to even it out and smooth it out. Okay, so I could maybe use a little bit of advice. It's been about 2 weeks since I painted this part of the cabinets, and we've been using the drawers, and you can see there's already chips in this paint. It's been on just for a couple of weeks. Over here there's a scratch. And this is just from normal use, nothing serious has happened. So this was after me using the liquid sandpaper, scraping off the finish, wiping it clean, and then 3 coats of paint and 2 coats of polyurethane. So I'm not sure what I should do instead. I've painted kitchen cabinets before and that worked okay, but they had more texture than these. These are really smooth. So I'm not really sure
if there's something else I should be doing. So if any of you have more painting experience than me or have some tips or tricks or ideas, definitely post them in the comments and let me know, because I'd love to get this paint to last a little bit longer. Thanks!